Yeah, let's go.
So my nose is running. Now we're live. Oh, look, we're on yours too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to the worst sports show ever. Week 18. Live at Asprey's Bar and Grill. We got Tatum in the house today. Tatum got his new Christmas present. He's going to work on a short game.
Putter McGavin.
Sorry.
New Happy Gilmore 2 coming out soon. July.
Is that on Netflix?
It is on Netflix in July. Yeah. Well, a bunch of guys. Bad Bunny I saw, Travis Kelce, Eminem.
We are on.
A bunch of guys like that. They're going to bring back Ben Stiller's old character from the nursing home.
Oh, how about a nice cold glass of shut the hell up?
Yeah. You will go to sleep or I will put you to sleep. You're
so
in my
good.
world now, Grandma.
So good. So good. Yes, week 18. We made it.
We made it. Made it all the way through.
Kind of. We had a few weeks here or there, but
Yeah.
What a year.
What a year.
What a year. What a way to finish. We got a couple playoff scenarios, playoff implications.
Yeah, this week, not much going on this week. They wanted to have an extra week in the schedule to bring out more drama in the schedule. There's less drama this year.
But there's big drama in the Sunday night game. So there's
Yes.
a lot of drama there. And then, less drama. A lot of people resting. There were two games yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, one good, one bad.
Yeah, the Bengals are still scrapping away. Joe Burrow just still showing MVP type scenarios.
And it was really interesting to me because the Steelers started off so strong, starting Justin Fields this year. I think they started off like 4 or 5 games before they had a loss. And the Bengals were just, their defense was really porous. They were really bad. And it seems like the Bengals started rising as the Steelers started falling. It was kind of a anomaly. But the Steelers lost 4 in a row. Cat's here. Hi, kitty cat. She's wearing some green. Let's call it a spearmint green.
I call it puke green.
Puke green.
Sage sticking around today.
Yeah, I'll be around.
I'll see you downstairs.
All right. Hello. Tatum says hi. Where are we at? Oh yeah, Joe Burrow having a great, almost MVP-like season. They do have small, slim hopes of making the playoffs still.
Yes.
They need Denver. They need Denver to lose, and they need Miami to lose, which it's going to be hard. Have you looked at the point spreads this week?
No.
Denver, I think, is an 11-point favorite. The Browns are 20-point underdogs.
Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas City's resting everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Carson Wentz, Super Bowl winning quarterback Carson Wentz starting for the Kansas City.
I remember when good old Dan Orlovsky was saying how much Carson Wentz was better than Dak all those years ago. That put all your money.
But I mean, who has a Super Bowl?
Not Carson Wentz as a starting quarterback.
He got him there, and then
No,
they some leg
he
injury.
didn't. He actually didn't do anything. He rode the bench the whole playoffs.
So, I don't think that the Broncos are going to lose today. So I think that the Bengals playoffs hopes are probably dim, but the future looks bright. Their defense has really come around from that horrible defense they were at the beginning of the season.
Who'd you guys start at quarterback yesterday?
We started Bailey Zappi.
Oh,
We did have Dorian Thompson-Robinson come in for a moment. It was horrible. I turned off the game last week. I didn't really watch the game this week. What do you got there?
First off,
oh,
give Taylor that for Christmas.
oh,
Oh,
thanks.
wow.
And also, I would like to get. I need somebody to see.
Red Dead
I
Redemption.
got him signed football by me.
Oh.
I'm going to take a picture. It's on video, so it is authenticated. To Taylor Tatum, best wishes.
Carl Rafferty.
There you
That's
go.
gonna be worth money someday.
There you go.
Yeah.
He did that before on a
The man on the
on a Cowboys football. Thanks. Yeah.
I do
here
a
you go.
signed copy of Dumb and Dumber because
Did you
that
get
is
that?
worth money.
The signed copy of Dumb and Dumber.
I need to get. Oh my God, framed and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we watched that. I showed my mom that at Christmas.
We just did our trip to Costa Rica the other day.
You're going to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are. Where? Paco?
Taco.
Oh, nice. That'll be fun. You do some surfing?
No, we're gonna do a special type of surfing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When's your birthday? January what?
27.
Everyone, Tatum's birthday is January 27th. Greg Foltz is here. He
Yeah.
didn't say anything though.
Oh.
You just being quiet like a Browns fan should.
Yep.
Yeah. Miles Garrett said this season was more disappointing than the 0-16 season.
Yeah, they were talking about shopping them in the offseason now.
He doesn't want to be a part of this, and I don't want to be a part of this. This is so disappointing. Stefanski, you went from coach of the year to, I think right now we're third in the draft order.
They said he's the only defensive end to have 14 plus sacks in 4 straight seasons or something like that. Jamar Chase in that game yesterday became the only player in NFL history to have 1,700 yards in a season and 17 touchdowns.
What a year. Like, I mean, he's amazing. Just too bad that they couldn't figure it out till later in the season. The Ravens look good, but it's hard to say against that defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Browns need a lot of work. And then I hear we're restructuring Deshaun Watson's contract in offseason, which means he will be back.
I saw that.
What did you send me last week? Deshaun Watson had 5 touchdowns this year. Baker Mayfield had 5 last Sunday. Our former quarterback. Hence, I'm wearing my Bucs jersey today because it's Dad's Bucs jersey anyways. So we got to wear Dad's Bucs jersey.
Yeah, there was a lot of Baker memes coming out this week about how he's had the most touchdowns since the beginning of 2023, how both him and Sam Darnold were on the second and third string quarterbacks on the Carolina Panthers team. Lots of different things like that coming out just about how teams gave up on both of them. And he's proving them wrong.
He's about to break Tom Brady's, or he can break Tom Brady's single season touchdown record for the Bucs today, which breaking any of Tom Brady records is quite an accomplishment.
I mean, any of these records that are these days, I don't like it anyways because they're playing an extra game. So it's just the same
like
reason.
Malik Neighbors could break Odell's rookie receiving record, things like that.
It's just like Saquon. Saquon played in as many as Dickerson. He finished 8th. He's fine.
Yeah. So I want to ask you before we get into this week's games a little bit about it was my sister. She loves my dad's jersey. I want to ask you a little bit about the whole season in general. What is your biggest surprise of 2018 or 2018 we are in week 18 of 2024?
My biggest surprise would probably be the San Francisco 49ers if I was going to think of anyone. A lot of their season came down to injuries, obviously, but when you look at a lot of teams like the Detroit Lions, they have 19 players who have been put on IR for the whole season this year. So you can't really drum it up to all injuries. I mean, the Cowboys, every team really has had a ton of injuries. So it's just about overcoming them and having that depth to be able to slot them in and be able to have that game plan in place to be able to overcome those deficiencies that you have when you bring up young players or players that don't have much reps. So I don't think the 49ers need to blow it up. I think they just need to retool and find those extra layers of depth. But they'll probably be my biggest surprise because I expected them to win that division easily this year.
Yeah, and they're going to come in last. I'm sure Vegas made a ton of money on people betting, early futures or the 49ers to be in or win the Super Bowl. My biggest surprise is the year of the rookie. We are having, I think, the best rookie class I've seen in a long time. All the rookie quarterbacks are playing phenomenal pretty much. There's 4 rookie receivers with over 1,000 yards this year. Bucky Irving, just figuring out with the Bucs there. Just everywhere you look.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers is playing great. You got some these rookie defensive guys that I can't remember any names right now, but
Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, Caleb Williams, although he can't win a game, he's really showing flashes of some brilliance. Jaden Daniels is great. Bo Nix is great.
I saw a stat the other day that had Caleb Williams stats against Jaden Daniels stats, and it was like Caleb Williams, they're calling him a bust, and Jaden Daniels the most dynamic quarterback ever, but Caleb's numbers are better, right?
Yeah.
So
even your boy Drake May,
Yep.
he's playing pretty well for the poorest team they have right now. I think the rookies were really, really surprising this year. I don't know if we ever had such. In the last few years, we've had some good rookie classes, but I feel like almost a lot of these guys have done really, really well. What's your biggest disappointment this year? Well, I guess the year. So you said the 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers. So,
that's a surprise.
My biggest surprise this year?
Yeah.
Biggest surprise would have to probably be the Vikings, I would guess.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think they would be that good. I didn't think Sam Darnold would be that good. I thought their defense was mediocre, but they ended up playing pretty good as long as they weren't kept on the field for the whole time. I would have to say the Minnesota Vikings being the second best team in the NFC.
They could win the number 1 seed today.
Exactly. Could be the number 1 seed if they beat the Lions. I knew the Lions were going to be great this year. You could just tell from last year that they were on the upward trajectory. The Eagles got lucky in every one of their games, so that's pretty much them every year. I don't know.
Yeah, my biggest surprise, if you call me a homer, the Browns going 3-10 or 3-12. I don't know how many games we play, but we suck. And after making the playoffs last year with Joe Flacco, and we were so high, and we have this great team, great coach. I didn't think we would be this bad. we had the best division in football last year, which it's still a pretty good division, but we just really suck. And it's kind of surprised to me that I definitely thought we were going to be better. I thought we were kind of like the Lions, kind of on that upward trajectory. We had a great defense. We played really, really well at home last year. It was really hard to beat us at home. And
one of those teams that thought they were on an upward trajectory and was actually one play away from beating the Chiefs in the playoffs last year was the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, another
one play away from beating the Chiefs, the defending champs in the playoffs, and now to look to see what happened to them this year and Trevor Lawrence's regression. I don't know if he was in too many commercials this offseason or what he was doing, but his play was not very good.
I would like to look at the numbers and see the math on the amount of money that quarterbacks are paid and like the amount of production they had, because Tua was out a long time. Dak's been out now. Who else? Trevor Lawrence got paid. I mean, a lot of these guys got paid and they had very little or poor production this year. So it's kind of interesting stat.
One guy that hopefully doesn't get paid is CJ Stroud because of how much he is regressed.
I'm gonna look at the number that they have paid versus touchdowns and how much each touchdown has cost. It's probably going to be like $3 million per touchdown.
Yeah, he's in the playoffs. He's one and done though.
Yeah,
it's just like what I tell Eagles fans. It's great that you guys keep winning. It's great you're in the playoffs. Just means you're gonna have a worse draft pick. It's fine. You're gonna be down in the 20s. We'll be up in the teens.
Well, speaking of the Eagles, we'll go through this week's slate and then we'll go through our Super Bowl picks at the end.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Speaking of the Eagles, we are in the Eagles nest. They are playing a 1:00 game today. Starting, is Kenny Pickett's not even starting, I don't think. I don't even know who's starting a quarterback for them. I think it's that McKee guy. Not related, but no relation to Jeff McKee. But yeah, they're resting a lot of guys. Saquon's not going to get that record because they're resting him. So I do think that the Giants can mess up their draft pick again and pull off this victory. There's a lot of moral victories last week. The Giants were one of them.
Yeah, Giants ended up winning last week, going from the number 1 pick down to the number 4 pick for winning.
Quarterback in that game.
Drew Lock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which actually Drew Lock has been okay for them. He's been better than
he's formidable.
Yeah, he's better than Daniel Jones was. I mean,
so I could see them winning today because of that and actually screwing themselves even more. They're like, all right, we're going for Shador. All right, now I guess we're going for Cam Ward. And now they're going to go to a backup guard or something. But it was just like the meme I saw the other day. It was like Malik Neighbors. He ended up winning that game last week. So they don't pick a rookie quarterback who's going to play terrible all year. Instead, they signed Jameis Winston, who throws in 1,000 passes and gets him paid. He's playing 3D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. So I could see the Lions screwing themselves again, or I mean the Giants screwing themselves again, because that's typically what Giants do. I don't care who wins this game.
Oh yeah, I think the Eagles are going to end up pulling it off. That defense is really good. I didn't realize they had the number 1 overall defense. They are playing really well, even with guys resting. They're at home. I think they're going to play off strong because that donut.
Yeah,
I think we're winning this one.
Whoever brought those is the best.
Who brought these?
I bring them every week.
Patty brought cookies. Taylor brought donuts. You better eat it because it's the last thing you're eating them. Did you bake all those
Eat
cookies?
them. Go this way. Go this way.
Did you bake those yourself?
Yeah.
All of those?
Yeah.
They're not
Betty Crocker over here. All right. This game has a few playoff implications. Brian, you have a question?
Yeah.
Bear down with B-Man.
Here.
All right.
Who was the Super Bowl
20
halftime
show? What year was Super Bowl 20?
86, 85,
86.
86.
Oh,
So
God.
that must have been one of the first Super Bowl halftimes because they didn't start the Super Bowl with halftimes back in the day. You used to do marching bands and stuff like that in the 60s, 70s.
It'd be too early for Prince. Didn't Prince do that?
Prince was in the 90s.
Right. Wait.
Let's see.
80s, the We Are the World thing. They did that with Michael Jackson them towards the 90s as
Did
well.
Michael Jackson ever do a halftime show?
Yeah,
He
that's what I'm
did.
saying.
Remember he got burned? Or was
That was a Pepsi commercial, yeah.
Sorry.
Super Bowl.
What year was it?
Number
86.
The 85 Super Bowl 85 Bears, yeah.
Ooh, that's right in Carl's wheelhouse there. He was
Yeah.
Not yet.
86. I'm going to go
I think it's going to be a rock
with-
band.
Was there rap in that time?
No, I said rock band.
Carl, who was the Super Bowl halftime in 1986?
For the Bears 85 Super Bowl. I'm going to say something like the Rolling Stones.
I'm going to say Billy Idol.
Oh, nice day for a white wedding.
You're gonna say.
Anyone know the answer? Any of our watchers? No.
Well, Friday.
86. Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Did she ever do one?
injury now.
Wait,
Yeah. Throw a guess out.
Carl's a music aficionado too. Back in the, especially if it's
That's
That's a
80s.
good question.
I was
All
there.
right, let's hear
All
it,
right,
Brian.
what's the answer,
Okay.
Brian?
Can you have it,
That's a good
Tristan?
question. Yeah.
Yeah, up with
Up with people.
Up with
People.
people. Who the hell are up with people?
Exactly.
What do
What
they
is that?
sing?
I have no idea. I was at the damn game and I don't remember.
You went to the '85 Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. It's a nice
There you
jersey
go.
you got on, buddy. All right, up with the people. Spotify that.
No idea.
All right, so back to this game. Green Bay needs a win today. I think if they stay, no, they're in the playoffs no matter what. So Washington and Green Bay are fighting for that number
6,
7 seed. But I think Washington's probably going to beat Dallas. So,
Yes.
whoa, you feeling all right?
I mean, we beat them earlier in the year. It's pretty easy.
So Green Bay's probably going to end up in the 7th seed. Is there any way Chicago beats Green Bay today?
No.
In Lambeau? No. Okay. What's positive about Chicago going forward next year?
Caleb Williams.
They got to get a coach. I saw the Jets were interviewing Mike Vrabel, who I really wanted for you guys, but I think you guys might need a little bit more of an offensive mind there to come
That's
up
why
with something.
what's the Lions guy's name? Ben Johnson?
Oh yeah, Ben
Okay.
Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would stay in the division too. He knows the division real well. That'd be interesting. But yeah, there's a bright future ahead for the Bears. They just need to get an offensive
You know
line.
what? They need to sell the team. I'm sorry.
And sell the team.
Always not on selling the team, but they can't. They've shown how many times they've stepped on their own feet, and it's management.
Yeah. People don't want to get rid of things like that football team. Who threw that? You?
no.
Are you guys playing with that autograph football? Oh my God.
It's depreciating right now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Green Bay. We both got Green Bay in this one. All right, Carolina, Atlanta. Atlanta needs a Bucks loss today and an Atlanta win today to
Make the playoffs.
clinch the division and make the playoffs. Carolina has, since Bryce Young got benched and came back, he's actually been decent. Him and
Yeah.
Adam Thielen have a nice connection there.
Leggett.
No Chuba Hubbard today.
He had obviously a good season.
Yeah, he had a great season there. I guess another surprise was when Atlanta drafted Michael Penix, and we're like, "What are you doing? You just signed Kirk Cousins, it's a big deal." And now Michael Penix is starting quarterback. I heard somewhere people were talking about bringing Kirk Cousins to the Browns, which,
Oh man.
yeah, no, well, Atlanta had a lot of money in him, but
Kirk Cousins is tough because he needs an offensive line. He can't.
we got
If he
10
gets-
watchers, 10 viewers.
I know.
Look
dude.
at this.
I know.
Um,
We got Matt Carter watching.
Hi,
Steven
Matt.
Kalina's his birthday.
it says happy birthday, Stephen Kalina. How's the dog? Does he still have the dog?
I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take Atlanta on this one. I just think that they have more. They obviously have more to play for. They're playing at home. Bijan's had a monstrous second half of the season. I'm telling you, he watched the show. I called him out, and the guy's nonstop ever since.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs ended up being passing. Who you just said? Who just named? Bijan as the second best fantasy running back this year.
So, yeah, Bijan's been great. Carolina does have,
Who you were skeptical on at the beginning.
I thought like now do you have Carolina's first round draft pick this year?
No, I don't think so. I got 5.
The 5th round draft pick. Okay. But yeah, so Carolina's not going to be in the top 5 of draft picks, which is kind of crazy. So they can get some defensive guys there. They might have a promising future, but definitely look better than like my Browns this year. They have more wins.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm going to Atlanta. Michael Penix, he can move around that back there a lot more mobile than Kirk Cousins. So,
Yep.
All right, staying in the NFC South, we got our Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against New Orleans Saints. Baker has been playing out of his mind. I think since like week 12, they put up more offensive yards than anyone, averaging like
Except against Cowboys when they lost.
450 offensive
They
yards.
couldn't beat
a game.
us, could they?
Bucky-
They helping us.
Well, when Chris Godwin and Mike Evans both went out with those gruesome injuries, you're like, oh God, the Buck season's over. And they really haven't needed Chris Godwin. They're finding it, Jaleel McLaughlin I think he had 2 touchdown catches last week. You got the 2 running backs there, figuring it out with Bucky and Rashid White back there. The Saints, what a bad year for the Saints. Another decimated by injuries. They've started 16 offensive line combinations this year.
So,
Yeah.
they started. It just goes to show that when we just talking about at the beginning of the season, what depth really means, because they're one of the ones when they come in healthy, they're a really good team. But once they start getting decimated by injuries, their depth really just goes to
the
show.
Lions have good depth.
Well, Lions,
They're
obviously, yeah,
desperate.
yeah.
And now Shaq Barrett is back in the Bucks. The Dolphins let him go. The Bucks signed him to the playoffs. The Bucks are good if they win today, which they should win today. We'll have a home playoff game either against Green Bay or Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, but I think the Bucks could make a little sneaky run in this playoffs, and maybe just because I'm being a homer right now because I've decided I'm a Bucks fan for the playoffs. That's my local team. I don't think it's that much of a homer. I go to more games than Bucks
They're one and
playoffs.
done.
You think they're 1 and done?
Yep.
All right. I don't know. Baker's playing great. Got the Shaq Barrett back. You can't even get tickets. My sister called this morning trying to find some cheap tickets for the game. She's like, no one's even selling them cheap, 2 hours before the game because people want to be there and want to see him win. Plus, it's a beautiful day.
It's a nice day.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's like
it'll
it's gonna be
great in
75
days.
today.
Yeah. We went 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I thought it was cold. I was dying. I was in the 300 levels, dying in my seats. That sun beats down on
The only way
you.
you're gonna get cheap tickets is to actually go and buy them on the scene.
Speaking of cheap tickets, thank you, my credit card, for not allowing MasterCard for not allowing me to buy $4,100 worth of national championship
Wow.
tickets the other night.
Absolutely.
That's what happens when Ohio State wins and I'm drunk and I'm like, we should just drive to Atlanta. I'll buy these. And then I thought it was $1,200. It was $4,000. MasterCard's like,
I mean,
did
you guys
you
aren't
mean to
even
do this? And I said,
You guys
nope.
aren't in the national championship.
I know, but then I was like, I'll resell them if we don't make it. But then StubHub charged $900 in service fees. Yeah, no way I was getting that back, plus taxes and everything. Anyways,
Bucks.
Bucks, go
Team-
Bucks,
you
go
go
all
with-
Bucks.
You go for the teams that have something to play for today.
Speaking of just total random change of subject, sports. My buddy got traded to the Lakers.
I did see that.
Yeah, go Dodo.
I was gonna message you.
I was hoping he can get me a LeBron autograph. I messaged him, no response, but I'm sure he's probably pretty busy. Okay. Let's go to your game.
Yeah.
Dallas, Washington. Now, Washington is again a must win. They need to win this game to stay in that 6th playoff spot there. So they are not resting anybody.
Speaking of teams that are one and done in the playoffs, the Redskins are the Commies are.
Yeah,
They lost to us. I mean, they don't look very good. Jaden Daniels doesn't look very good, even though he's won 11 Players of the Week, Offensive Player of the Week rookies.
he makes things happen. He's like a Patrick Mahomes. He gets out there and he
No,
makes things
Not
happen.
against us. He threw like 95 yards. against us.
What's the future for Dallas? I mean, you got to get healthy again. You got to get Dak back. You got to get CD back.
We just
Obviously.
need some depth. I mean, that's what it is. We just talked about it just a minute ago. We need some.
Who's your number 2
We need some
receiver there? Is it
defensive line
Brandon
depth.
Cooks, Tolbert? I mean,
Yeah, Tolbert.
but
Tolbert's
he's not.
good.
That's not a good number 2 receiver.
He's got like 10 touchdowns.
I don't know. I feel like you need to get a little better receiver there. You guys cut Zeke.
I mean, we're gonna get Genty, right?
All right. So how's Dallas going to do next year? Going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, easy division win. I mean,
Your division is actually pretty tough.
is it?
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you
Except for
got.
the Giants.
But you have your 11-5 Commanders who you hate. And your Eagles are.
I mean, we've beaten the
seed.
Giants 13 times in a row. That's pretty easy.
So is Dallas going to win today?
No.
Wow, I think it's the first time we picked against Dallas this whole year.
Well, I want us to get as low as draft pick as possible. We keep winning. We beat, like I said, we beat the Bucks. We beat these guys.
Speaking of depth, I mean,
As
that's
soon as Dak got hurt, the season was over. So we might as well just.
speaking of depth, that really matter. How long has Cooper Rush been your backup quarterback? Quite a few years now.
Yeah.
And he's played in quite a few games for you guys because Dak gets hurt often. That's your depth. Cooper Rush is very, very serviceable. He knows the team. He knows the players. He knows the system.
I think we just need to throw Trey Lance in there today and just
Ah.
have him suck it up and see what happens.
Yeah, you might as well. It's
Might as well.
yeah, see what you got. It's almost like a scrimmage for next year.
Mhm.
I almost said Dallas. I'm taking Washington. And as I'm making these picks, which don't matter, congratulations to Paul. He's going to be the winner of our pick'ems this year, unless he does something crazy dramatic today. But
Congrats, Paul.
congrats, Paul Herbach. You're going to be the
Not
winner of
only-
the worst
Not
pick
only
of
him
those.
being married in 2025, but
Yeah.
also winning.
Winning. I think winning the pick'ems is more exciting for him than getting married.
Probably.
Paul,
That's what Patty got Tatum.
Patty,
You probably need that.
I got it.
It was Kristin.
Yeah, me and Patty
You
went
guys
on
go
it
out?
together.
It was Kristin.
Can we open it up? So you got a putter and a golf ball here? Let's try it. All right. Another horrible game.
Colts, Jags.
Indy blew it last week. All Indy had to do was go and beat the Giants. That's all they do. Go Bucks, Mike Summers.
Mike Summers.
Mike Summers. Carl says
Carl
hi,
says
Mike
hi,
Summers.
Mike
Mike
Summers.
Summers, are you wearing a shirt? That is the question.
Those are his old days.
I miss those
Those
old
are,
days.
those are years ago.
Yeah, one day he was here shirtless. Next thing you know, he's married and all grown up now. Our friend Mike.
Oh.
Yeah, Pat McAfee went off on the Colts last week. He said he's not renewing his season tickets. He's not supporting the team.
He's a season ticket holder for the Colts. I
Of
had no
course.
idea.
That's where they're based out of.
Really? In Indianapolis? I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Yeah. I mean, he's played with the Colts
I
forever.
think our show is just as bad as their show. They could do it. We could do it.
Yeah.
They literally do the same thing we do. They just have AJ Hawk on.
Yeah.
So,
There's Maya.
hi, Maya. I saw your husband yesterday. Another person who got married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at all these
Another-
married people. You know who's never
another-
getting married? Me or you.
No. Another Ohio Bobcat fan.
Go Buckeyes, Maya. Yeah, marriage is overrated.
It's an old timey tradition that doesn't make any sense.
Unless it's super hot, like NFL coach wants to marry me, then I'm down with it. Which I'm getting old because they're like half the NFL coaches are
Or
like younger than me.
me.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these guys like 38 years old. I'm like, damn. I mean, I'm only 39, so
Tyreek Hill's 10.
yeah, Colts blew it last week. And that's one thing I'm glad to see is Joe Flacco wasn't as great as he was for the Browns. I would have been really upset if he like led the Colts to this great, amazing
They
season.
never gave him the chance.
Yeah.
Both of these teams do have a couple bright spots on their teams, like you talked about, 1,000-yard rookie receivers. Brian Thomas for the Jags did that. Obviously, we talked about Trevor Lawrence sucking, but then the Colts, on the other hand, they have some bright spots. Jonathan Taylor's picked it up the last second half
He
of the
could
season.
break the touchdown record. Was it Edgerton James that has that touchdown record, I think, for the Colts? I don't know. Someone of the Colts has the season
Must
touchdown
be.
record. I think he needs one touchdown to break that record there. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's great. That Jags, like you said, Brian Thomas is doing well. I don't know what's up with the Jags. Every year, it's just, I don't know if it's coaching or what, because they have talent on that team. They're not an untalented team. I just don't understand. I mean, this game's just a garbage game. There's really nothing to play for.
Nope.
Again, it's kind of like, let's throw in some guys, see how they do. But I'm going to take the Colts in this one. I just think that they're at home.
Most of these games.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next game. Again, I don't know why Houston is playing any of their starters today.
Are they?
They are.
Probably
They
because
didn't say they were arresting them. I don't know, but they're
prior to the third isn't a very good quarterback.
and then needs
and
more
he
practice.
needs more practice.
Going into Tennessee, I don't even know who's starting for quarterback in Tennessee. Is it Rudolph or Levis or somebody else? But Mayo. They should have Gerard Mayo be the Mayo guy. Like, why is it Will Levis? Gerard Mayo would be way better at that. Yeah, I'm Gerard Mayo and I love Mayo.
I saw a commercial. We talked about this last week.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago. It was
it
horrible.
was a really bad commercial. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
Yeah, you think he has a protein shake in the beginning? It's this white thing and it's a jar of mayonnaise.
Stroud and prior to the third they're gonna be one and done in the playoffs. So
Hi, Brittany.
hi.
So they're in the 4 seed now. So they will play. Who would they play?
Play the Broncos.
No, they play the 5 seed, right?
Oh yeah.
So they'll play the Steelers, most likely. Steelers are locked up in the 5 because Ravens got the 3 yesterday. So I think, I don't know. It's not set yet. I don't look it up very much.
They're one and done, whoever they play.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna win. Tennessee, yeah. Okay, Houston. Oh, another horrible game.
Bills, Patriots. We could just say the Bills are gonna win that one.
Yeah, Bill's gonna win that one. They're gonna start Josh Allen, but they're Mitchell Trubisky.
I mean, the one thing we can talk about here is Josh Allen got the MVP wrapped up.
Yeah, and also he could break Thurman Thomas's touchdown record as a quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah, if I break the running back touchdown record there.
He's the only quarterback to ever throw for 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns and run for 5 touchdowns in a season. He's done that like 5 years in a row or something.
But New England, I mean, they have a bright future too. I like Drake May. Ramondre's the ball back there. And they're going to have a high draft pick right now. They have the number 1 pick, unless with the Giants screw something up or whatever. But as of right now, they can get a really good player on that team to boost that team and maybe start going in the right
Or maybe
direction.
they could trade away that one.
Yeah, and get something else. But they have a good core there, and I think that they'll be better next year. Denver, KC.
This is the game of the day, really.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yes, it is.
Why?
Because it's the only game that has rippling
Yeah.
implications.
Yeah, but Kansas
If they
City's not
lose,
playing
then-
anybody.
Well, I know, but if the Broncos lose, then chaos ensues.
I watch Kansas City. What did I say? They starting Carson Wentz. Yeah, watch them win. Watch them go out there and win this game because, I mean,
Kind of what they do.
yeah, that's what they do. And I mean, and they've had some injuries, so not all their starters are going to be resting. Denver is an 11-point favorite, I think, in this one. Denver wins, they're in. Denver loses, Bengals still have a chance if Miami loses.
Yeah, so the implications are Broncos win, they're in.
Broncos win, they're in.
They lose,
And
then
Miami
Miami
wins.
wins, they're in. If Broncos and Miami lose, then the Bengals are in.
You studied that one.
That's the only one that matters today.
Broncos, like we said, with these rookies, Bo Nix has just been every week getting better and better. And him and Cortland Sutton have that great connection. Marvin Mims Jr., he had a couple great touchdowns there. Denver, Sean Payton, coaching makes all the difference. Hackett couldn't hack it.
Yeah, they got rid of my boy Javante in the backfield, and they put Salim back there. Salim as a running back.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh.
Something like that.
I think Denver's going to win this one. I don't know if it's going to be by 10.
Carter's team. Uncle Carter's team.
Uncle Carter's team. So I'm going to take Denver in this one.
Yep.
Being at home, Kansas City, resting everybody, they have nothing to play for. Well, here's your
Here's
disappointment season.
Thanks, Ron. I want to talk to you when you get off the show.
Oh, people want to give me money now. Are we getting paid for the show?
You should pay us to listen.
I know.
Leave me downstairs when you get down.
We have the 49ers going to the Cardinals. I have to apologize to you. Where Taylor was right.
I mean,
I see you have recency bias, or you remember stuff where, like, at the end of the season, Kyler Murray freaking sucks. Always at the end of the season. He always starts like, I know in the beginning, my little
I don't know
mosquito.
what the record was.
Yeah, my little mosquito running around back there, and they had this great beginning of the season, and they're vying for first place, and they had this no-name.
No,
defense
it's
doing
just
well.
because they were playing crappy teams. When you're playing crappy teams and you have him like running around, scooting around, and he like a couple of the games he just like chucked it up at the end of the game and they caught it, and it was like, just like lucky stuff. He's not good.
I apologize. And next year, and bye, Patty. Thank you.
See you guys.
We'll see you. Thanks for coming every week.
Thanks, Patty.
Everybody give Patty a round of
Oh,
applause.
she's wearing the
Our
jersey.
biggest fan. Yay,
If
Patty.
you playoffs, let me know if I feel good.
Yeah, we might
We
do
might.
so.
Yeah, we'll see how we feel. I don't know. We got nothing else to do on Sundays.
Bye.
And plus,
I
people will
won't
be here for Sundays. Well, it's wild card weekend. Where are you going to be?
Houston. Fly
Oh,
out to Houston on Sunday.
all right.
First trip of the year.
If you need somewhere to go, it's McIntyre's to watch football. I don't know who you're taking to this one.
I'm gonna pick San Fran because I can't pick.
The
Kyler.
mosquito.
No.
And James Conner is out now again too. So yeah, I think I'll take San Fran. They gotta like go out on like a high note, moral victory for them. All right, this game does have playoff implications.
Yeah.
We do have Miami Dolphins going to the New York Jets. It's so sad when week 18's like this because it's like so many divisional games that could be awesome and it kind of sucks. So. Why? There's a lot of reserved tables here. She's not wearing green. That shirt's not green, ma'am. All right, so Jets are going to interview Mike Vrabel this week for a head coaching position.
They say they're probably. I saw that the rumor says that they're probably not going to bring back Rodgers or Devontae next year.
Wow, that's crazy.
Should be a big thing because I'm sure the new quarterback or new coach and new GM is going to want to start on a blank,
Yeah,
on a fresh
I mean
slate.
they had Sam Darnold there. Hi, this is Jillian, everybody. It's her first
Hi.
time coming. This is Taylor. That's Tatum. Yeah, the Jets. Who are they going to have? I mean, you had Sam Darnold at quarterback. You had Geno Smith at quarterback, and they're both killing it elsewhere. So clearly,
Yep.
it's not the quarterback problem; it's the system. It's the Jets' problem.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think they do get this game today, though. Miami is on the road in the cold. No Tua. Tyler Huntley played well last week, but that was against the Browns, so you can't really.
I'm going to go once again. I'm going to go with my pick the teams that have something to play for. So
You
I'm
know,
going
with Miami.
to pick Miami today.
Well, I'm going to go with the Jets because if Rodgers isn't going to be on that team, if Devontae's not going to be on that team,
The rest of these,
they want to get picked up somewhere. They got a showcase.
the rest of these guys are looking at their offseason plans, trying to pack up their houses, pack up their things, where they're going to go.
Come down to Florida.
Yeah,
They better pack up and get secure because they're all getting robbed.
yeah. That's
Yeah, it's crazy. This string of robberies going on here. I'm taking the Jets in this one. So Rams already have the division wrapped up. Matthew Stafford is resting today. Really no implications in this game.
Yep.
I'm going to still take the Rams, though, at
Yep.
home. Just with Stafford resting, that's not
Rams,
enough for me.
Seahawks.
Okay.
For those who don't know, there's G. He's
Where-
the
Oh, hi, G. You coming, G? We saved a spot for you. This may be your table. You never know. Chargers. I think the Chargers have something to play for today. I think that
a seeding.
I think the seating is we're really bad. You think I
No,
would know this?
Josh isn't even playing.
He's not playing at all.
No.
Okay, I thought they said he was going to start the
Nah,
game.
he was in a hoodie.
Oh, okay. Well, it's cold there.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't. It's like 30 minutes till game time. He doesn't have his uniform on.
Chargers are going to win this one probably. I want to talk about the Raiders' future. Where's Carl?
What are the Raiders going to do? They need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback bad.
They're gonna pick Cam or
I
Shador.
say they're going to end up with Cam Ward probably.
Well, they have like the fourth. They have the third pick or something.
No, the Browns have the third pick right now. Raiders still have 4 wins.
So
Right
they're
now, the
probably like
Giants,
8,
the
maybe?
Browns, the Patriots
Still have
three. Yeah. So yeah, so they'll be somewhere in the top 10 there. But Brock Bowers had a really, really right. Well, no Mason Crosby for a long time also kind of hurt them. And I'm not really sure how I feel about them. I feel like they could have another season next year, like this year. I don't know. It's gonna be hard playing in Las Vegas. There's so many distractions.
There are.
Spearmint Rhino.
Oh, the
The
Rhino.
Planet 13. The slot machines. I never touch the stuff. Yeah, Chargers. All right, the only game that really matters today.
Oh, this is the only game.
This is the real game.
Does it?
This is the real game. Yeah. So Minnesota 14-2, Detroit at 14-2. The Packers right now with 11 wins, by the way, if they win today, which they probably will, 12 wins, will be like the third team in history to finish in third place with 12 wins, which is crazy. The Browns were one of them in 2020. I didn't know we had 12 wins in 2020. But
Wow.
yeah.
Best team, NFC North, best division.
Best division in football. I mean, even the Bears weren't that horrible. What do you make of this game, man? I mean, Detroit has just been decimated with injuries week after week after week, and they still find ways to win. Now, Minnesota getting hot at the right time. I don't know.
It's gonna be a good game. It's two best teams in the NFC playing today. They're going to play hard today. It's probably going to hurt them. Whoever loses this game next week, because they're going to be so banged up from this game that they're going to probably. I'm predicting right now, whoever loses this game is going to lose next week.
Really? Yeah, because the winner of this game will have a bye.
Right.
Would that be the most disappointing thing for the season Detroit have to go and lose this game and end up as the number 5 seed?
Yes.
Yeah. That's I think I'm going to take Detroit. It's at home.
I'm going to take Detroit.
Yeah, there's so much heart
Oh, look
there.
at Darnold bringing out
And it's Sunday Night Football. It's going to be a fun game. I'm going to be on my couch watching it. It's going to be awesome. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll order a pizza or some Asian food. Who knows? Taking Detroit in this one. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yes.
Like a 50-pointer. Let's go 51. All right.
That's going to be higher than that. Oh, no, that sounds about right. Maybe a 27-24.
All right. So picks are in. Now, we know most of the playoff contenders here.
We do.
We do. Who is your Super Bowl matchup?
My Super Bowl matchup is going to be the Chiefs and the Lions.
All right. So
I think that was my preseason.
I kind of want to go back to week 1 and see who we picked. I think I did Ravens 49ers.
Well, I might have done. No, I think I'm always rolling with. Oh, I think I did Chiefs 49ers. Yeah,
you had a rematch of last year. I'm gonna go. Eddie's gonna like this one.
What?
I'm taking Philly to make the Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't know, man. Now, well, I'm saying we're doing our Super Bowl matchups right now. First of all, I'm gonna take Philly. I think the Bucks might be sneaky good. I'm taking Philly versus Buffalo.
Wow.
That'll be the greatest Super Bowl in American football history.
The fans, I mean, oh my God, that would be crazy. But I'm taking Buffalo to win. I'm sorry. Good thing there's not many people in the Eagles class. I'm already sorry. I'm a Browns fan.
I did say I think it would be Chiefs Lions, but I want it to be Bills Lions because I want both teams to be in it. Neither team has won a Super Bowl before ever. Oh, that's the best.
So who's winning your Chiefs?
I'm gonna go Lions.
Lions winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I want them. I want a team that's never won before, never even made the Super Bowl.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hate Michigan. I hate everything about Michigan. I hate Detroit. But you know what? It's so hard. You can't hate the Lions. It's such a feel-good story. I love their coach. It's just been,
It is hard to hate them.
Yeah, it really is. It's like if someone hates a Browns fan, other than like a Steelers fan. You can't hate the Browns. We're so sad and sorry. So, all right, guys. Well, what are we did 40-minute show on horrible football games.
Yeah, 0 football games.
One football game today.
We probably still have some stuff to give away too, I'm sure.
I have a shitload of stuff in my backseat of my car. Or in the trunk of my
What
car.
You got Browns sign stuff?
Now, I do have a Browns sign something. We don't have any Browns fans here, though. I got a Steelers signed jersey. Maybe for the Steelers playoff game, I'll do a show and give away a Steelers signed jersey. I got a Cam Hayward signed jersey we're giving away. And the loser can have the Jerome Ford signed helmet.
Oh,
We got some Jets blankets. We got some Saints slippers. We got some, I think we got a Detroit Lions shot glass. We got a lot of prizes. So stay tuned, guys. Come on out. We'll probably do some playoff shows.
Yeah, come down to Rafferty's today. Check out some bad football.
Yeah.
But at least be nice weather.
Eddie, who's your starting quarterback today? Is it McKee? They're resting Pickett too,
Ian
right?
Book.
Tanner McKee. Not
Jeff
related to
McKee.
Jeff McKee. No relation to Jeff McKee. I did ask. He said he didn't see him at the last family reunion.
Ian Book, good
I heard,
old Notre
Deshaun,
Dame.
I heard Deshaun Watson's available. I don't know if you guys want to pick him up or something. So thank you guys. We had a lot of viewers today. We did.
Yes.
Yeah, we got up to 11. We got a love. This is exciting. Thank you guys. We'll keep you posted on our playoff shows.
Come down
Happy
and
New
say
Year.
hi to Carl.
Yeah,
He's still
maybe,
single.
maybe you'll get a signed football.
Is that it?